Okay, so today we are discussing about some more topics on data analytics in SQL. Already we are discussed with random some topics that are mostly used for the data analytics in SQL, just like SQL data type, and inside of SQL data type, SQL date type also there, SQL auto implementation, SQL comment, then SQL union, SQL self join, SQL case expression. So most of the things we are already discussed. Now today we are discussing about SQL null function. SQL null values and null function are different. Okay. So just think upon uh, today first heading SQL null function. Okay. So before discussing about null function, just write down what are the exactly null functions are there that are mostly used in MySQL. So first name is if null. Then there will be is null. Then there will be coalsec, Coalesce. These three are mostly used in MySQL, or you can say SQL Server. Okay. Now we will move on for the example. So just like suppose there will be product table. Okay. Product. This is the table. Now PID, one column. Then P name, another column. Then P stock, another column. Then product price, another column. Then the next one is okay, units on order. So this is the product table columns are there. One zero one, 102, 103. Soap, shampoo, and conditioner. Okay. Stock 37, 22, and this was 27. Price. Okay. 35 per piece. Shampoo 188. Conditioner let's upon 70. Units on order. Okay. So where is pen? Units on order. How 13. Null value. Okay, now this will be null value and this will be 5. Okay. So the table, what the table is telling to us, there is a table, product table is there, product ID is there mentioned, product name also is mentioned in the table, and obviously they are like products, how many products are stocked. Pallavi, you please fill the Google form in the chat box given. Those who are joined late, I'm sending again the Google form, please fill it. Just a second. Just a second. Please fill the Google form. Oh, so right. Okay. So product ID present, product name present, product stock. How many product are there in your stock? Total number of products. Okay. Product price, each product price. Union or you can say units on order means per order. Suppose there is two orders, two people, two customers are there. So two orders and per order, how many? One person bought 13 soap, another person bought 5 conditioner or something else. Okay, so units on order. Okay, so that's the column. Now this units on order, this column supposed to be present null value. Okay, so suppose units on order column may contain null values. Okay. Now suppose when everything is done, so there will be little bit of query, just like the customer wanted following statement, unit price is there. Okay, means the product price, product stock plus product on order. So the total price they wanted. Okay, total price they wanted means if this is the query, select P name, comma, P price means product price, and this will be how much product stock plus units on order from the table name product. So this is the query. Select product name, product price into, this is the into. Okay, not that star, select star from product, though not that star, this is into. Okay, so product name, product price into product name in the bracket, product stock, how many product are in the stock, plus unit on order from product table. This query, this query will work for product ID 101, product ID 103, but don't work for product ID 102. Why? Anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me why this query is working for both this and this, but don't work for this line? Anyone can?
Because the last time was null, the value
Yes.
is null, sir.
Unit on order is null value. So if any SQL dataset or table contains null values, and if you don't solve or don't represent it like other way, what to do, they will not give you any answer. Just like in the Python projects, Mehul and Pallavi, those who are working, just like I do, isnnal.sum, you found out how many null values are there. But what we want to do with the null values, we have to replace it, any value. So this is the thing, also SQL. Okay, they are in a column, null value present. But if you not removing null values or restoring it with any other value, sorry, so then they will not give you any answer. So the thing is, in above example, if unit on order values are null, then it will not give you any result. Now I am again telling all of you, null value means it is the not the value is zero. Null value means there are no record. Zero is also a value, so zero is not a null value. So how or what we can do? Okay, so this is the problem. This is the problem. If SQL faces or MySQL SQL Server faces any type of null values in a column, and if we used to calculate some values using that column, we will not getting any answer. So what will be the solution? So the solution is the null function that are used. Okay, so select p name comma p price star bracket p stock plus if null, those columns are these type of things present, null value present. It may be p stock also. Here it's only unit on order, but it may be any type of column. When this column will be mentioned in the query, just write this in the before. P stock plus if null, then union on order, the column name, comma 0 from products. That means if you found, okay, if you found some null values, use if null function and the respective column name, comma 0. The null value will be, the null value position will be restored with 0 value. If you want any other value, you can choose. It's upon you what value you choose, what value you want to do. It's totally upon you. Okay. If any other value you want, you just put it and just simply you do. So this is the main thing. Okay. Again, one more thing is there. Select p name, p price, star, p stock plus will say COALESCE, then union on or unit on order, whatever it is. Suppose 5 from product. That means whenever unit on order column will be there, or whatever column will be there, that contains the null value. When you use this type of null function, that will replace the exact value that you mentioned there to replace it. Previously, when I am using if null, I am just giving zero value. When I am using dual sec, I am using 5. So that the thing represent there. Whatever the value present for this type of things, you can use if null, is null, dual sec to restore it with the exact any type of value 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you given. Clear what is the SQL null function? Everyone, or is there any query? You can ask. Everyone, is that clear with the null function? If you clear, you can write in the chat box. Full function does same Mehul. Full function same. Null functions are three mainly most of the use of null function. If null, full and is null. Okay, it's depend upon the server. MySQL if null is used. I think OLSEC also used. For SQL Server, you can use isnull. MS Access, they are also used isnull. So this is different type of server and the different type of functions, null functions. But all three are used same for same purpose. Okay. If null, quellsec, isnull, same purpose, they are used. Clear? Okay. You please take a 2 minutes to write down all of it, to understand, to recall. Then I will move on to the next topic. Done, everyone? Hello, hello, everyone done? Please reply, guys. Venkatesh, Pallavi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
let's say very interesting things because you already all of you know about SQL things, okay? But the thing is the different type of more useful things that we'll use in SQL data analyst that I am already going through with that topic. So just like SQL, this null function, SQL auto incrementation, SQL case studies. I think I'm not seeing already that how these type of things are already go through in any presentation in any YouTube videos. So I just make a my own topics that what can we do, what can we share with the analytics portion. Now let's talk about store procedure. Can anyone know about SQL store procedure? Little bit of brief or little bit of assumption. You can you whatever you think you can tell me. SQL store procedure. Can anyone know? You can write in the chat box. Venkatesh, you know what is the SQL store procedure? Mehul, Pallavi, anyone? No,
Sir.
no. SQL store procedure. Venkatesh, please reply. You know. Hello. Storing not only values, obviously storing, but not values. Venkatesh, if you not, you can just tell me that, sir, I don't. No issue, no hesitate. Okay, so first of all, let's start with uh, some columns. Okay, column creation.
Voice visible, sir.
Yes, yes, your voice is audible. I just want to know if you know what is the SQL store procedure.
I have been talking for a few minutes, but my mic is not working well.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've been checking it. Sorry. I don't have that much ideas about it, sir.
Okay,
But
okay, okay. So, just I am asking some questions to you guys. Whenever you go through that, whenever the clients are working with database, you check one thing, they are not writing too much code. I think you already know that whenever they work on database working, you can't see very long code are there. Just a small little bit of code they are writing and all the works are done. But there is a trick inside it. Obviously, they are doing all the long codes, but there is a trick. That trick actually is working on related with the SQL store procedure. So now we can make heading SQL stored procedure for SQL server. Means MySQL also are depending upon the SQL server. So first of all, we are making some table. Okay, customer ID, customer name, then I think city and postal code, post code, then you can say country. So this type of things are there in a column. Two one one, 212, 213. Mehul Venkatesh from Unki Pallavi. City. Okay, whatever cities are there, Berlin, London, Mexico. Postcode 722983412, whatever 1007. And for the country, Germany, UK, and Mexico. Random things I'm writing. Okay. Now, what is a store procedure actually mean? Just a second, where I can write. Okay, here. Definition. A stored procedure is prepared SQL code that you can save and reuse over and over again. Means whenever you do SQL queries, you can transfer that query into a procedure that will be stored in SQL, and some parameter or some method will be there. And whenever you just call that parameter or method, it will actually work that query. Suppose this will be select star from customer. So this is a query. It will showcase the whole table. But we can convert this statement, or not converting it, we can save this query as a procedure. Okay, we can save this query as a procedure, and whenever we have to run or we have to use this query, just call that procedure name and it will exactly run this query. Understand? Just tell me understand up to this, then I will move on for the example.
Yes.
Mehul, Pallavi. So whenever we create some query, we can store it, we can save it into some procedure name, and for further use, whenever in future we just have to solve that query, just write the procedure name and it will help us to run that query. Okay. First of all, syntax. Now color change. So what is the syntax? Create, then there will be procedure. Okay. Create procedure means you have to create the procedure name. Procedure underscore name. As for allies, the SQL statement, the SQL query, SQL statement which you want to save as an procedure for future use. Okay, then simply write go. This is the uh, procedure creation, you can say. This is the procedure creation part. Now the part is procedure execution. Simply EX EC, then the procedure name. PROCEDURE, procedure underscore name. So for the SQL stored procedure, there are two types. First of all, syntax, the procedure creation, how you can create the procedure. Okay, create procedure means procedure name. Create procedure using your procedure name. Then, sorry, then there will be a come the as SQL statement means which SQL statement or which SQL syntax you want to save for further use, for further solve. Then simply write go. Okay. Next part, procedure execution. Simply EXEC, the procedure name that you used for procedure creation. So this is the syntax. Okay. Understand what is the syntax? Please write down the syntax. I am removing the definition part. Moving on for the example using this column, the providing column. And this column name is customer. Okay. So this is the column name. Okay. Now create. Okay, noted. Create for this table. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so create for this table. I am creating some procedure like uh, select all data. That is my procedure name. As what is the procedure? Means we in the procedure what it will save this SQL statement. Select star from customer. This statement save here. Now go. Procedure creation part done. Now procedure execution part. That is E X E C. Simply write the procedure name. Select all data. First of all, for this table, if you first create select star from customer for one time, okay, then you create a procedure like that. Create select all data as select star from customer go. Whenever in further or in future for the query you want to output for some reason to show the data, just write exec select all data. It will showcase the table, whole table, as it is a procedure, and in that procedure this SQL statement is stored. So this is the procedural SQL stored procedural statement, SQL stored procedure method. Now not only this type of things you can store in a procedure, it can obvious you can multiple things you can store, just like, please, I think you noted down the syntax. I'm removing it. Create, please see it very carefully. Uh, Procedure. Okay, just a second. I'm checking one thing. Is there any data? Oh, okay. Sorry. There is a mistake. There is my mistake. Sorry, I'm just forgot to write this thing. It's my mistake. Sorry, guys. You please note it down. Create procedure, then the procedure name. Okay. Create procedure, then procedure name, then these things will be done as usual. Just add procedure name. Sorry, add procedure purpose. So for further example, create procedure, then procedure name. Select all data. Okay, this is the procedure name. Now let's check from the column what procedure can we do. Okay. Mm, okay. Now at the rate city worker and worker en sorry nprc share worker length suppose 30, then comma at the rate postal code, no, okay, post under pd in worker 10 as what is the thing thing is select star. Which SQL statement will be stored in that procedure? Select star from customer, where @city is equal to, sorry. City is equal to @city, where city is equal to direct city, comma, not and not comma, and postal code is equal to post cd. Okay. Mm, yes. Yes. Okay. Done. Now go for the execution part. You can write ex the procedure name, select all data city is equal to London, comma, at the rate it is equal to something like 7321, whatever it is. So what I am doing, first of all, from the customer table, I want the details of the people of the customer that live in a particular city in a particular postal code. So that is our SQL statement. Select star from customer, where city is equal to @city means where city is equal to London, as you know, and postal code is equal to something. That type of query we already done. So here just we mention city is equal to @city and postal code is equal to @postcode. Okay, postcode the column name. This SQL statement will store in a procedure. The procedure name is select all data, and that procedure contains @city in varchar. The length of the variable character length city is 30, and the postcode length will be 10. Okay, then simply go. This is the procedure that is created. Now for the execution part, when we done execute exec select all data, the procedure name, just simply mention @city is equal to London and postcode is equal to this. It will showcase you the customer name, or select or showcase the all the data who belonging to the city London, and post code will belong to this. If you changes here, city is equal to Berlin, postcode is equal to something else, it will showcase you the data. It is Mexico and postcode will be this, it will showcase the data. So this is the exact procedure that already we are created. And for random time, we have not to write this long syntax or long SQL comment, non-SQL statement. We just simply mention the procedure name and simply what we want, what condition we want. @city is equal to London, whatever Berlin, whatever Mexico, and exact that position we just changing the postcode. Whatever condition we are facing, we just simply create this and it will work. Understand everyone what is the SQL stored procedure?
Yes, sir.
You can tell that it may be the user defined function. You can tell me, but not like that. It is because it will create a procedure for whatever SQL statement you used for that thing, you can use it further in future for randomly, because if there are a lot of database work are there, so it will be very much hectic now. You write the same code repeated time. First you write this, in a quarter you write again to showcase the table. So that procedure is used for exact procedure you created, and whatever you want, just execution the procedure. The query will be as usual. It will be placed. Mehul, Pallavi, clear? Okay. Okay. Pallavi, I think you also clear. Please write down the note, and I will move on the next. Okay, so guys, I just check every SQL probable topics that is needed for SQL analysis. We already covered. If all of you just check one more time, if any topic left behind, I will do. I will check by myself also if any topic is left or not. If there will be more things or new things on SQL subqueries, I will check again, and I will also do it. And one more thing, next week, little bit I am time taking for starting the Power BI. First of all, we are doing some statistical part, or you can say distribution, binomial distribution, chi-square distribution. That is done for the Python portion. Okay, because this distribution part, it actually needed for statistical purpose in NumPy. There are a little bit of distribution are there. I am not doing all. 5 to 6 distribution I will describe. You just note it down what distribution, what it works, and then we will move on for the Power BI. Everyone clear with it? Is there any query? Everyone, is there any query?
No, sir.
Okay. And Venkatesh, Sornil sir also discussed with me about your work on the movie recommendation system. You please go on. We will move, not no issue. We
Yes,
will discuss with it. And now, as we completed, I think near about 3 projects, data analysis, ELP data analysis project will be doing again with the new data, where Venkatesh will be included. Maybe we will move on SQL project. Okay, SQL project, listen very carefully. One SQL project that is obviously linked up with ELP data analysis means with the use of new ELP data, we working it on Python also, on SQL also. For ELP data analysis in SQL, we have to make some query. Okay. After collecting the data, I will ask Gayatri to send me. Then I will just random see what query we can raise from that data. Then I am finding some interesting project on the basis of SQL data analysis. So 2 project in my mind. Let's start. And in between, I think Mehul, you cover up the report portion that I asked you for ELP data analysis. Already updated the things. If you updated, okay. So if you update is done, then please restore it in the drive. I will send it to the management later. Okay, so then you can start with the work of Instagram reach analysis, step by step, whatever I showcase all of you, step by step, please do it. Mehul, step by step, do it. And whatever you do, please write, because in analysis portion, you have to mention all the things thoroughly, whatever you done, part by part. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you today for joining. I think Venkatesh, Pallavi, and Mehul, all of you filled the Google form for attending.